Hello, and welcome to Bees and Tea Stitching. I'm your host, Seb. Nice to say that. I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, so it's awesome to be back. It's been a pretty crazy week, but not in a bad way, in a really, really awesome way. And again, I will promise I'll talk about that in a second. Um, Other life updates though. Still kind of packing, getting ready for StitchCon. Got a few little things in the mail. I got I didn't think about bringing it over. Sorry, a Disneyland themed luggage tag and a TSA lock. Yep, and just a couple little things, little travel things. Got myself another one of those puzzle books that I love. I figured that would be good to kill some time on the plane. And between, well, honestly, I don't think my the time between the two flights is so little. I don't think I'm actually going to get to hang out at the airport. But just in case I do, I got those two. Yeah, so that's really all the life updates I'm going to say just for the second. Um, so let me, because I want to talk about this kind of individually. Uh, I know a lot of you. I don't know if all of you saw it, but I did post up a video a few days ago. Uh, that was kind of talking about something very, very personal to me. The fact that I'm going by a different name, um, and just the the support has been absolutely amazing, just 100% amazing. And it's just it, it just makes me love this community even more. It really, really does. Sorry, I keep looking down just because it's kind of an embarrassing topic and it's kind of hard to. I have to be doing something I fidget, but don't let me think that let me make you think that it's not because I'm not being honest. I 100% am. I just it's just kind of a little quirk of mine. I'm just kind of it's one of those things that's sort of hard and embarrassing to talk about, but yeah, so if you have not seen it, I would love for you to go take a look. And I got a lot of really great comments. I'm going to since I got a bunch, I'm going to try to go through them fairly quickly, but don't let me make you think that that means I'm not grateful, because I am 1000% grateful to everyone who commented. I commented back on every single one, and it's been great. It really has been great. So and I know this will be part of a haul, but I also got this for StitchCon. I thought, there we go. Whoop. Oh, you're not gonna. Hey, there we go. Now it shows it. Ta-da! There we go. Anyway, I got that for StitchCon as well. So I literally got that about 2 minutes before I started filming this. My email came up and said my Amazon has been delivered. Because of course they don't knock on the door. How silly would that be? Of course. Anyway, but anyway, so yeah, I'll go through the comments sort of quick, but like I said, I really appreciate every single one. So don't think that doesn't mean I'm not grateful, because I really, again, I am. Also, since I always talk about tea, of course, there is a place called like the Olive Oil Company or something like that downtown where I live. But they've been recently, and they do more than just olive oil. They do a lot of local, there's local meats, local wines, other things like that. But they also have been getting into teas. This is not actually local. I'm not even sure where it's actually from, but um, this is peach apricot tea that I got. I love this little. Hold on, see if I can put this down for a sec. I haven't tried it yet, so but it's got this cool little slidey box top, which there we go. So it kind of slides, and then the bags of tea are inside there. So thought that was kind of cool. All right, so let me give this peach apricot tea a try. I only got this a few days ago, so this has been my first chance to try it. Hmm, it is good. It is very good, actually. So it's a Ceylon, it's a black tea still, but I'm not really tasting the peach. I think it's more, it's a little bit more apricot-y, which is okay. It's, not, it's not a big deal. It's nice. Not terribly strong. I've had some fruity teas that have been a little bit stronger than that. I could always go for 2 tea bags instead of one. I just tried it with 1 tea bag and sugar, no milk, because I wanted to kind of get the taste of it first. So it's pretty good. I mean, I'm definitely going to enjoy it. Also, this is probably supposed to be in haul, but I'll go ahead and do this. I also did get a Sipsby box today, Sipsby, whatever. So you will probably see me in the same T-shirt later today or tomorrow, doing the opening. I have not actually opened this yet. So, yeah. So that's that. So I will work on that box because I was like, well, I could open it and try one of those, but I'm like, nah. I'm gonna go ahead and do this video first since it might take a few minutes, a few extra minutes. And then I can always try that tea later tonight. There's no rule saying you can only have 1 cup of tea, right? Good. Yeah, if that were the case, then I think England might fall apart. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, and I forgot to say this. I very much apologize. With that video I did before, I've also been getting a bunch of new subscribers. So hi, that's awesome. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And since this is my first normal normal for me, so since this is my first normal video, hopefully you guys will stick around. Um, you know, um, it's just a bunch of fun, and occasionally my cat shows up. Although right now, I think she's sunbathing in the window, so we may not get her. I open the windows so that I actually have some natural light, so I can actually show you what's going on. But of course, that means that when I do that, the cat is just like to the window where she can see everything going on. So anyway, so we may or may not get a cat this week, but if you want to go back into my older videos, there have definitely been cat. Oh, there she is. Hi. Anyway, um, but yeah, so you can see Selena if you want on some of my other videos if she doesn't show up. Okay. Anyway, so I'll stop getting distracted by my cat. All right. Well, so let's go ahead and let's get to those comments. I'm gonna do the comments for the last video first, and then the ones for the kind of the introduction video. So first off, it's gonna be X for X Stitcher. You made such good progress on the Hawk Run. I will definitely be getting mine out this month. I can't wait to see it. I always like to see people's progress. I don't remember if you're doing Halloween or if you're doing a different one. Either way, I definitely want to see it. If you are doing Halloween, did we talk about doing a stitch along last week? Because it seems like we did. I talked about it with somebody, and I thought it might have been you. She said I also have a ton of haul to show too. Always good. I love watching other people's haul because that just gives me more things that I want to buy, which I guess is both good and bad. But it is what it is. And I love the Stitch Me Silk, so I'm in her silk club. I am not in any of her clubs just because I tend to get stuff on the Friday night fight nights, and that tends to be enough money for me to spend. So I don't really. I'm sure her clothes would be awesome, and if I did, it probably would be a silk, not a fabric. Because her silks are amazing. Um, but I I just don't know that I want to right now. I just, like I said, I spend enough on the Friday nights that she does her fight night. So, um, Lynn McGill said, I will be at week B, my first StitchCon. This will actually be my first StitchCon as well. Sorry I'm going to miss you. It's, zigzag on the weeks. But I'm sure you're going to have an awesome time. And I definitely want to hear about it when you get back. Because I don't know who's showing up, week one, who's showing up week two, who I'm even going to know either week. So, definitely tell me about it. But yeah, thank you. Um, and count twice, stitch one just gave me a bunch of hearts. Thank you, appreciate that. Hearts are always good. Pam, my buddy, stitching in the line good enough. I talked about the buff-tail bumblebee last week, and she said, "Oh my gosh, you need to Google the buff-tail bumblebee." I was curious when he mentioned them; they're so cute. They hurt my eyes. So apparently, I'm going to have to Google that. So I promise I'll Google it as soon as I finish this. I really will. Um, and she actually had been having some issues with YouTube comments as well. So apparently, it was not just Carolina who's having issues with YouTube comments. So come on, YouTube, get with it. The hell, you're a huge company. Anyway, so yeah, fix your shit. Oh, I don't curse a lot. I curse a little bit sometimes, once in a while. So hopefully that's not too bad. It's really not common. Just once in a while. Speaking of Carolina, she is next. Oh, she was saying she didn't think it was YouTube, but I'll be honest. With the fact that Pam was having problems too, I'm wondering if it wasn't YouTube. But who knows? Again. Um, oh yeah, and I was also talking about when I was doing the tomato, which I don't have next to me. I'm sorry, I can't show you. Do I have it up here? No. Okay. Sorry, I don't remember where it was. But the beads were lying weird. So what she suggested is instead of doing an X, go through it one direction and then go through it that same direction again, and that'll sit better. So I'm definitely gonna give that a try. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, I also mentioned that I got my hair cut. Although honestly, you could never really see it all that much before. It was down below my shoulders before. I hate doing this because I really hate my hair, but it's it's short now. It's under the shoulders. So, and I'll be honest, I would love to have actually gotten it shorter than that, but I've never gone shorter than that before. So, I don't really have the guts to do it. One of these days, maybe, but yeah, I don't really have the guts to to do that. But there. So, are you happy now? You saw my hair. Anyway, so yeah. But yeah, so that was cool. So I think that was pretty much everything. Yeah, looks good. All right. So those were the ones from last week. So thank you guys, appreciate that. And these next ones, most of them are pretty short. So I'll try to go through them kind of quickly. And again, before I do, thank you every single person who commented and every single person who watched. I really and who liked it. I really appreciate it, and especially you guys who subscribed because of it. That's super cool. All right, so let me go through these. So this is for the hello, my name is video. I know it was a stupid reference, but I'm a crazy person. What can I say? Sorry, I thought the cat was moving beside me. Bonnie Arwood says, "Hi, Sebastian, you're amazing." Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Uh, Jennifer T says, "I wish you the best in your journey." Thank you. I appreciate that. Edge Stitch Edge. Okay, wow. X Stitch Dogs and T says, "Hi, Sebastian." It's like, okay, hello, and I love your name. That is awesome because anything that has to do with stitching and tea, I'm 1000% for that. So cool. Um, Healing Gamer says, "I'm glad you're doing what feels right for you. I hope you have a great time at StitchCon. I look forward to your kidded parade." Yeah, which I kind of hinted at that I'm still trying to do. Thank you very much again. I know that I'm gonna have an awesome time at StitchCon. I know it's gonna be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. I do still plan to do the kidded parade. I'm just not sure when I'm gonna be able to do it exactly. Um, it really just kind of depends. I'm I doubt that I'm gonna have time before StitchCon, but you never know if this next week ends up being kind of slow. It is possible. So, just keep an eye out for it. I promise it will be eventually. Hmm. And X-Ray X Stitcher said, "Thank you, Sebastian. What a cool name. You're super brave. If anyone's unkind, just delete and block. Your friends are here." Actually, my best friend gave me the name. I asked him what he thought my name should be, and that's what he came up with. And I'm still not sure why. I don't think even he knows why. But I love it, and I've really grown into it. But I mean, it's been nothing but positive so far, which I love. And honestly, I was not expecting that. I thought there'd be at least a little bit of blowback, but you know, so far it's really been great, and I love it. And I don't know how it's going to be, at StitchCon with actual people in front of me. I'm still hoping it'll be really good. Honestly, most people probably won't even care. They'll be like, okay, whatever. They don't really care one way or the other. So, which is fine with me. I mean, that's fine. I'm not playing. I'm not trying to be like out and about it. I'm just trying to be me. So, but yeah, I mean, I haven't had to delete anybody, block anybody. I mean, that's what I was saying. I just love the stitching community. I mean, it's just been really great so far. So, thank you guys, everyone. Um, Diane Duggan says greetings. Thank you for being brave and sharing your truth. Thank you. Many of us are supporting you. May your journey be joyful and smooth, and also enjoy your trip. Um, again, thank you. There's been a lot of support here. All you guys have been great. And I promise you guys will hear about the trip when I get back. So, Imogen, I love you, Imogen. You're awesome. Anyway, Imogen says, Sebastian, yes, see you Friday, buddy. Yeah, I will definitely be there. I have a Friday Zoom that I go to, um, every week unless something's going on, and I love those guys. I look forward to every single Friday with those crazy guys. So it's always fun. And Coffee Citrus says, "Welcome to the world, Sebastian." Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, Terry Hall says, "Hi, Sebastian. Live your true you well, sorry, live your truth and your authentic life." Thank you again. Thank you very much. Um, Gail Magpie Citrus says, "Hi, Sebastian. See you at StitchCon." Hey, can't wait to say hello. So, don't forget to come by and get one of the bee needle binders. Um, there we go. This is one of them. I have a couple different sizes. I don't have all that many, so get them while supplies last. I made 50, although I'm not sure. I think maybe 48 are going. I think I had a problem with a couple. Um, but yeah, so yeah, definitely get them while they're last. I mean, who knows? I don't know that many people, so I may not even give away all 50 of them, or however many. But I'll have them. I'll have them to exchange and such. So cool. Um, Patty Forber. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do this a little quick, and I just keep stumbling over my words. Patty, four boys, and an NL girl. Hello, Sebastian. Thank you so much for sharing. Wish I could meet you in person at StitchCon. Have a blast. One of these days we are gonna have to find a way to make up to to meet up. Yeah, I think I need more caffeine. Um, but yeah, there's a bunch of floss tubers that I really want to meet. And Patty is definitely one of them. She is super cool, and I am way behind on her videos, so I apologize to her for that. But yeah, I mean, one of these days we're gonna find something, some con or something that we can meet up at. Darn it. But yeah, and I will tell you all about StitchCon when I get back. I promise. Gene Turkey says, "Hello, Sebastian. Hi, thank you." Um, Stitching in the Land of Good Enough says, "Hello, Sebastian." She did. She put a bunch of O's. One of my favorite names. Still can't wait to hear about StitchCon. Could it hurry up and be here already? Yes, it needs to hurry up and be here already. Yes. Even though I'm still scared of flying. I think I've talked to you guys about that. I think it's really going to hit me Tuesday night because I'm going to have to go to my parents' house Tuesday night. Because my husband will be at work, he won't be able to take me, and also my parents live a lot closer to the airport, like super close to the airport. Um, as in, like when I was a kid growing up, the planes would go over my head when I was sleeping, that close. Um, Maybe I don't know, 5 minutes, less than 10 minutes away. But anyway, so I'm gonna go over there and sleep. Well, at least try to sleep. And then I think my first flight's at 9-ish. 9, 10, somewhere like there about. So I don't have to get there super early. But early-ish. I'll get there about 8-ish or so. Um So yeah, it just makes more sense instead of having to wake up super early and go over their place, just sleep there. But yeah, I think it's really gonna hit me that I'm just about to fly, and hopefully, hopefully I won't panic. But we'll see. Anyway, so sorry that was a bit of a tangent there. But yeah, so thank you, Pam. I appreciate that. Heather Woolley says, "Hello, Sebastian. Haven't watched much YouTube lately. Yeah, and I'm with you on that one. I'm way behind still. Very admirable and brave for you to step forward, and I hope that it all works out at StitchCon. Thank you. I hope it does as well, but I think it will. She said I was going to go, but I had to cancel. Well, it should be fun. Um, and yeah, maybe I would love to meet up with you. Maybe we could meet up next StitchCon. Hey, you know, it's all good. Um, but yeah, I'll definitely tell you about it, and yeah, hopefully, excuse me, you'll be able to go next year. That would be really cool. I don't know if they're going to keep doing it 2 weeks, but we'll see. I know this year, the StitchCon year is a little odd just because of everything that's going on. So we'll have to see if they squish it back to 1 week or if they go back if they keep 1 2. All right. So next, Michelle Bendy Stitchy, yay! I ran over here after the live stream to support you. Yeah. So I had just watched her. I was on her live stream Thursday. I think it was Thursday, Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. Anyway, she does a live stream, and I had told her about all of this, and so she came over, which is awesome, and she's like the most supportive person in the world. I mean, she really does. Um, she just supports everybody, and it's just it really shows how awesome her character is. Um, she says, "I'm so here for you stepping in your truth." Again, thank you. I appreciate that. Although I thought your trans bunnies, the shirt I was wearing, were trans Eevees, and I almost lost it. If you ever find a trans Eevee shirt, point me in that direction because I am all about that. But the only thing is, of course, you have to understand who my favorite Pokemon is, and you can maybe guess. This is not a Pokemon shirt, but you can guess by the animal here. My favorite Pokemon is actually Oshawott because he's a sea otter. Even though he doesn't really look all that otterish, but he is adorable. Don't get me wrong. If you've never seen a picture of Oshawott, look him up. Wait, Oshawott. I believe is how you spell his name. If you can guess at Oshawott and you can look him up, but he's cute. You know what? I mean, I know there's lots of um cross stitches with like all the Pokemon. I need to see if there's maybe one with just Oshawott by himself. Hmm. The funny thing is that Oshawott's colors are white and blue, so you could just put a little bit of pink in there, and you know, I don't know. I'm getting ideas, even though I've never actually designed a cross stitch before, but I'm I'm getting some Oshawott ideas here, so I may have to I may have to try to play with something there. But anyway, and again, you're another one that I definitely want to meet up with one day. Um, maybe next StitchCon too. That would be awesome. I will bring you if you do come to the StitchCon next year, and I can join you. I will bring. I promise I will bring you all the tea and all the donut stickers. So yes, all of them. All right. And I believe last, most definitely not least, because I know she comments a lot, Marzipan Stitcher. Keep smiling, keep stitching. Glad you felt you could share. Have you watched the Neverending Story, which bookends nicely with the comment before. Um, yeah, I've watched Neverending Story many years ago. It's been a long time. But I know the main character is called Bastion. And on that live stream that I was on, Michelle Bendy Stitchy has now decided that she's gonna call me Bastion from now on, and I'm 100% on that. I'm like, yep, you know what? I'm on board with this, so go for it. Seb is also good. Seb is what I tend to use just because it's nice and short. Um, so Seb or Sebastian or even Bastion. I haven't used Bastion before this, so Michelle is definitely first on this. But you know what? That's all good. That's very cool with me. So, hey, cool. All right. And that is all of comments. Again, I appreciate you being very patient. If you guys have stayed through all of that, I really, really appreciate it. And the cat is sneaking up. Yes. And she's also blepping at me. Are you gonna come here? Hey, come here. Selena, come here. No, she's just looking at me. Oh well. Sorry, guys. I really am trying to get the cat here, but she's having none of it at the moment. Alright, so there's not a whole lot of things to show, so the rest of it should not take too terribly long. So first off, there are no... Wait, was this a new start? Yes, this is a new start. Not only is this a new start, but I've actually done quite a bit of it. And this is... I'll be honest, that this cross stitch is part of the reason why I did that video. I mean, it's... Obviously, it's June, it's Pride Month, and that's kind of the whole impetus of this. But I knew that I was going to do this cross stitch, and that just kind of emboldened me. But this is called the Trans Pride Tapestry by D's 20 Stitches. You know what? Actually, I don't think this is a new start. I think I actually did show you guys this last week. So if I did, I apologize. But anyway, yeah, I just had the... I'm doing a bit of a, I mean, I don't mind showing this because it's not actually the pattern, but, I am changing out some of the colors. I'm making some of them, overdyes. So that's, and honestly, if you can read that, more power to you. But, this is the actual pattern itself. I mean, not the pattern, but the design itself. So, you know, it's hard to tell, but the unicorn is white, that is actually pink, and that is actually light blue. And then there's a couple of shades of kind of a bluey green. Oh, hi, cat. Well, that was a cat tail for a second. Anyway, kind of a couple of shades of bluey green. So it's only, what, 8 colors altogether, I think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors altogether. So, yeah. Because these are 2 shades, and then this is 3. That's 5. Oh, yeah, and then the outline. Oh, yeah, and the gold, of course. But yeah, so that is where that is right now. Yeah. I'm getting very distracted by cat today. I apologize for that. It's going to be hard to really tell what's going on with this. And, of course, I had to use these 2 needle minders. So this is toasted marshmallow, so it's not going to be white, but this is, that's going to be where the eye is, right here, and then this is like the face, right here, and then this over here is like the neck, and this is going to be where that necklace is, right there. So it's, I don't know, I was about to show you that. So what I'm actually doing is this face, that's the eyeball, and then going over here to the neck. This is the portion I'm doing right now. So there you go. But yeah, so that is that. That one is going really well. I've been doing a lot of work on that. Of course, I would 1000% love to get this finished by the end of June, but I don't honestly think that's going to happen. I really don't. It's a pretty big one. I don't have it beside me, but I want to say it's about maybe 160 by 160. No, it's actually more than that. Looks like it's about maybe 190 by 190. It's not full coverage, as you can tell, but there are, like, where the unicorn is a lot of full coverage. Oh, hi, cat. And Selena. So, there you go. Hi, Selena. What's up? So, there's my kitty. You even got a little bit of a... Are you going to sit down and relax? Yep, she is. Alright. See if I can do this. There we go. Anyway. You gonna sit down? Come on. Come on, lay down. Come on. I can feel you purring. Hey, there you go. Come on, turn around. Alright, anyway. She's being silly. That's my tea. No, you cannot have my tea. See, this is what I get. She rubs against my stuff and pretends it's hers. That's not gonna. That is not gonna fly, cat. No, it's not gonna fly. Don't look at me like that. Anyway, so yeah. See? She's rubbing against the tea box. Cats. Anyway, sorry, got distracted by cats once again. But yeah, so that one is going well. And I've only now the next two I actually worked try it again. I actually worked on them at the very end of Stitch Mania. Trying to do this, trying to move, so there we go. I can get both of us in the shot here. So yeah, both of these I did the end of Stitch Mania. So what I did for Stitch Mania was I ended up doing Whip Mania. So I was working on whips, especially ones that I hadn't touched. So I did touch a few that I hadn't touched in months, which was really nice. I didn't touch all of them like I wanted to. I wish I had, but you know, it is what it is. So, but I did definitely do a few, which was nice. Let's see. I'm trying to find where is my. Where is my Stitch Mania list? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I ended up working 1, 2, 3, 4, all but 6 days. There are 6 days that I missed, and sorry about that. And I stitched most of my stitched. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different 9 different patterns. So that actually works out pretty well. I did Good Omens 4 days. I did Plague Doctor 1 day. I did Smog Homes 2 days. The Groom Grin and Ghost Cell, which I'm way behind on, 2 days. Hamilton versus Seabury. It says 3 days, but I'm pretty sure I actually did it 4. Sea Glass 1 day. Happy Haunts 4 days. You can tell which ones I liked more. Spring Bouquet, that was the tomato pincushion. That was 3 days, and that was the start and a finish. And then Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. It says 3 days, but again, I think that was also 4 days. So yeah, you can definitely tell the ones that I wanted to work on more than others. But I mean, at least some is better than nothing. So, you know, that's that. But anyway, let me, while I'm talking about it, go ahead and show you. I didn't get a whole lot done on either of these. Actually, that's not really true. That's actually I got a bit done on this one. I finally finished this stupid kind of light bulby looking thing. And as you can tell, I actually got to work on Aziraphale's face. Yay! So his face is, I think, are the eyes done? No, the eyes have like 4 more stitches, and then I have a little bit more in the hair to do, and then I'll go back and fill in. That's Crowley's head right there. Um, Let me show you the picture because this Good Omens is a 6-part miniseries that was on is on Amazon Prime. So it's 6 1-hour shows with just under an hour. So it's easily binged. You can binge it in a day, but you can definitely binge it in a weekend. You know, depending on how much time you have. But so this is that's there we go. That's the whole thing. Where I am is I'm going across this first row here. So this is all covered up. So this is what I was talking about that took forever. And now I'm over in this area where there's a little bit of Aziraphale's head and just a tiny bit of Aziraphale's wing. So that's kind of where I am right now. But yeah, so that one is going pretty darn well. I cannot complain at all. Once I finally got that big, huge thing done, there's not a whole lot. It's a lot of blocks of color, as you can tell from here. There's not a whole lot of places that are um, that have confetti. But in the faces and the hair is one of the places that does have some confetti. So that's going to go a little bit slower, but I got most of that part done. So really, once I kind of get his face and his hair done, I'm pretty much going to go back to blocks of color. Come on now, focus. There we go. Thank you. Focus. And the second one is not going to be a terribly big surprise here. And once again, I'm actually really happy with the amount of I've done, even though there's a lot to do. There is all these blocks, and I'm still not that far. There we go, into the first one here. This is Halloween at Hogwarts Hollow, by the way. I didn't say that. But yeah, this is what I'm working on right now, and I've got I'm working on the grass right now. So I'll have all this area down here to go, and I still have that big house. Once I get the grass in the house, that's going to be most of that first block. So there's not a whole lot in the background. The skeleton won't take long. Okay, I'm throwing my fabric or my thread everywhere. The skeleton won't take long. The little moon won't take long. The words won't take all that long, and the spider webs won't take that long. I don't think. But okay, my needle is just in a random place. Okay, there we go. And my spooky kitty. But yeah, so you can see all I have to do right now is the rest of this fill-in. This is all this strawish sort of color. But all that grass in the front and all the tombstones are done. And that little lizardy thing, which I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be a snake in the grass. I don't know. That's my guess. But yeah. So of course the big old house will go here. That's you can kind of see the corners of it there. But yeah, so that's good. I don't know tonight on Zoom whether I'm going to work on the unicorn or whether I'm going to work on the on Hawkrun Hollow. I guess it really depends on if I'm really serious about trying to get that done uh, this month. If I'm seriously about getting this done this month, I'm probably gonna work on that. But the unicorn, I mean. But I also don't want to burn out on it. That would be pretty terrible. I don't honestly think that I'm going to, but I mean, it's always there's always a chance. So I don't know. I mean, of course, I can always work on both. There's that. But yeah, so that is just those three. Those are the only things that I've worked on. Oh, I bought this a while ago, but I actually haven't put anything in it yet. Um, and I'll just show you a little bit of the corner of this one because the pattern's up front. So that's the front of the bag. This is the back of the bag, and the little charm is a little castle. This was once again by Vicky Stitch and Button, who is awesome. And this one is Christine Stitch All the Things, and then this one is Garon Tote Bags, the cute frogs. So, but yeah, so you guys hadn't. I don't think you guys had seen this unless I did it as a haul one week, which I probably did, but if I did, I don't remember because it has honestly been a while. All right, so just a little bit of haul, and then the other weeks, and then we're done. So it'll be mostly painless, kind of like mostly harmless. Is that right? Is that right, Kitty? Is that right, Selena? Yeah, she's apparently giving me the cold shoulder over here. So, okay, that's not actually a haul. I'm not sure why that's over there. But, you already saw my little button. It's a little small. I wish I'd gotten one a little bit bigger, but, it's kind of hard to know what size it's going to be. So, and from my LNS, I got another Mill Hill, the Christmas Pickle. So, this is, I think it's a German tradition, but Americans seem to have really embraced it. So I don't know how it is across the rest of the world. But parents are supposed to hide a pickle ornament in a Christmas tree, and the kid who finds it, I think maybe they get to open the Christmas present first or something. I don't remember exactly. Since there's only my husband and I and the cat, hiding a pickle wouldn't really make any sense. But I thought it would be kind of cute to have a pickle ornament. Or I may do this and give this to my brother because they have 4 kids, my brother and his wife. And although, to be honest, they're probably getting past the age. I probably should have done this about maybe 5 years ago. Although I don't think this is. I don't know how old this is. 2017, so yeah. I think even by 2017 it might have been a little too late for most of them. Um, but yeah, so either I'll do it for myself and just have it for fun, or do it for my brother's family. I haven't decided yet. The only other thing for haul, and again this is from Viggy Stitch and Button, and I used to use these. I don't use these as much anymore, but I am absolutely going to use this one because cat hair is my specialty fiber, and it's a black kitty. Look that kitty face. Look at that kitty face. Kitty face. Okay, anyway. So, yes, cat hair is 100% my specialty fiber, and because I have a big fluffy black cat, yes, I'm talking about you. I see you flipping your little tail like that. Yeah. That, see, when it goes slow, that means I'm up, up, up. That means okay, but when it starts going fast, that means, yeah, I'm tired of this. Oh, I'm actually getting some tummy rubs. This is unusual for her. She doesn't usually let me give her tummy rubs, so I have to take advantage of this when I have it. She is very rarely in a mood. Well, she's usually in a mood, but it's not usually a good mood. But anyway, but yeah. So other than that, the only 2 things are actually they're not haul, but they're cute. It's a little trans bee, isn't that cute? And also for the trip, I found my favorite fidget spinner. I love this thing because I have another one that's kind of big, but this one is actually really small, so I can let's see if I can do this on screen here. I can actually flip it. There we go to different fingers. Oh no! Ow! I'm very out of practice. I actually used to be able to flip it finger to finger, but yeah. No, anyway, I can't do it anymore. But yeah, so as you can tell, see, it's kind of small because I don't have particularly large hands. This is my stitching hand. I use a piece of electrical tape, um, because otherwise the way I push my needles through, it actually like starts rubbing at my skin and gets it really um it's painful after a while. So if you see a weird color tape, I have different colored tapes on past videos as well. Um, I was using green for a while. I was using red for a while, but and white is my tape of choice right now. It's 3M. Okay, this one's not even listed. The other one was like 3M electrical tape. Really cheap. I got it in like a pack of 4 for a few bucks, I think. So, um, and I know you can get it at places like Lowe's and those in the U.S. Like Lowe's and Home Depot. I'd be very surprised if you could not get it in places like Walmart as well. So, okay, I need to quit fidgeting. Yeah. So I thought maybe having this fidget spinner with me might help on the trip as well because then I really can just sit here and fidget with it if I start getting nervous. So we'll see. But yeah, all right. So let me do my of the weeks, and then we'll be good. So I can't honestly believe that I have not put this, excuse me, on here before, but mybobbin.com is the Situ website of the week, and this is once again I have not actually ordered from them myself, but I know a lot of people who have ordered from them. They're Russian, so it can take a while to get your actual to get it, but the prices are like super good, and uh, I've heard very good stuff about the patterns and such. So it's definitely somewhere that at least secondhandedly I can recommend. I must have either really liked the tea or done a lot of talking because it's almost empty, and that is very unusual. I almost always have tea left over once I'm done with this. Usually I have a lot of tea left over. All right, so the non-stitchy website is going to be again, since it's getting kind of summery. At least it is where I am. Sorry to you guys in the southern hemisphere. I know it's wintry down there. Um, but there was a recipe I saw from Wisconsin Public Radio. It was watermelon pico de gallo. Um, I have not tried it because my husband is not a big fan of watermelon. Um, or tomatoes like when they're not cooked. So, um chances are I probably won't be able to do this unless I make it for a like a family event or something. So, if I do, I will tell you guys. I'll have a review of it. But it sounds really good. It's kind of like the whole idea of peach salsa. I love peach salsa. Well, I'll let peach anything, obviously. Looking at my tea, so it's kind of that same sort of idea where you have like maybe a slightly spicy sort of tomatoey dish, and then you've got the sweet of like a fruit or a veggie in there. Well, a fruit, but if you guys try it, please tell me how it is because I would love to hear it. As I love watermelons. And so, but I mean, there's no way I'd be able to eat a whole one. So, um, you know, and it's about time we're starting to see them now. We're starting to see some of the little individual, like, maybe they're not even basketball size. Maybe somewhere between softball and basketball sized, little mini personal watermelons. And so I will probably end up getting one of those pretty soon. Ta-da! Oh yeah, my favorite Taz mug. I told you guys about this once before. Um, I'm pretty sure I got this sometime in high school. The date on the bottom is 1993. Um, so 93, I would have been graduating high school. So I either got this. I probably maybe got this after I graduated high school, maybe that summer, between high school and college. But yeah, so I've had that mug for a very, very long time, and it is one of my favorites because I do love me some Taz. All right, so let me just do the bee fact, and then I think I will let you guys go. Each bee has 170 odorant receptors. They use these to communicate within the hive and recognize different types of flowers when looking for food. So there you go. Um, all right. So, once again, I just want to say thank you guys so terribly much. You guys have been great. You guys have been awesome. I really appreciate all the support. Any of you guys who have not seen it yet, I would love for you guys to go watch it. It's only about 3 or 4 minutes long. Um, and just again, I love comments. Please, any sort of comments. Try to keep them positive, please. I read every single comment. I respond to every single comment. Like, subscribe. That always helps the whole YouTube analytics thing, which I don't understand, but I know that I know that it helps me. I don't know how exactly it helps me, but I know it does. So if you can, I appreciate that as well. And also, um, and I apologize for you guys who are just getting into me now. Just found me this week. Um, I will definitely not be back next week. And I may not be back the week after that because I'm going to StitchCon next week, obviously. And then after StitchCon, I'm going to see my best friend, the one who named me. Um, in Pennsylvania. So I will not be back until the 20th, which is a Sunday. So I don't know whether I'm going to have my laptop. So I'll have my terrible, terrible laptop camera. So if I do manage to find some time to make a video when I'm in Pennsylvania, um, I will apologize in advance if the quality is not as good. I mean, this camera is not very good. It's very old, but the laptop is newer, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the camera is actually better, because I really don't think it is. But yeah, so please bear with me. If I'm not here for a couple weeks, I'm not dead. Well, hopefully. Um, and I haven't forgot about you guys. I'm just at StitchCon. So, all right. So I guess that is about it. I will talk to you guys in maybe 2 or 3 weeks. So I will see you then, and I'll tell you about StitchCon. Bye.